As per news agency PTI, it was Prime Minister Narendra Modi who chose the name. Heavy with symbolism, the bereaved families have welcomed India's retaliatory strike. The name is also fitting since two women officers, Colonel Sophia Qureshi and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh, addressed the media along with the Foreign Secretary on Operation Sindoor during the briefing. And with us on the broadcast this minute is Colonel Rich Outzen, Senior Fellow at the Atlantic Council and the Jamestown Foundation. Thanks very much for being here. Let me begin by asking you for your comments on the impact of Operation Sindoor and the symbolism attached with it.
Well, it's good to be with you. I think probably even more so than previous counter-terror strikes in 2016 and 2019, this has been a demonstration of effective CT planning. It was done patiently. I think there was a great amount of care taken in terms of the targeting, and seems to have done a fairly good job of limiting civilian casualties and so forth. I think the symbolism, as shown in your previous segment, has something to do with the naming of it, which was significant, but also just with the sort of demonstration that, like other countries, Israel with regards to Iranian terror groups, the United States with regards to the Houthis and so forth, that India has developed a very sophisticated and capable precision strike to go against terror-related targets. So I think it's an important qualitative change in how India responds to these sorts of provocative attacks.
Indeed, the manner in which the operation was carried out, as you're commenting on the same, if you can just elaborate on the precision of the same, and also how we've constantly been talking about the constant deniability from the Pakistani side when it comes to these acts of cross-border terror.
Right. Well, that latter part is something that the American public is painfully aware of after our long sojourn in Afghanistan. And of course, with the revelation that Osama bin Laden had been taking refuge in Pakistan. And I take the Pakistanis at their word. I think many in the formal state structures either didn't know that he was there or didn't know who he was, that there was somebody, up in the Pakistani camps. But clearly there's elements of the Pakistani state, ISI and what have you, that still think that tolerating and sort of instrumentalizing these terror groups is acceptable statecraft. That's increasingly dangerous in the connected world that we're in. And I don't think any major country, not India, not the United States, not our allies, can tolerate the sorts of attacks that we see. So I think there was a great amount of thought, it appears to me, taken about what sort of targets should be struck, where they should be struck. And frankly, Operation Sindoor seems to have struck a pretty good middle balance of saying this is going to be painful, especially for Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed, without going after Pakistani military sites and without climbing further up that escalatory ladder. So in terms of symbolism and signaling, I think it's a responsible signal that this won't go unanswered. But at the same time, there's no interest in going after Pakistan military targets or moving towards a full-scale war.
All right, we're leaving it there for the moment. Thanks very much for joining us with your perspectives.
Always good to be with you. Thank you.